Last time on Pathfinder 2E, our heroes came to the aid of gnome explorers who were out of their depth. After a kobold attack, the horses carrying a cart of cargo fled into the raging river. After Lolu and Xaarkonx decided drowning would be a vibe, it was Aquafina who stepped in. A forceful blast saw the cart out of the water, but like the saying goes, don't flog a dead horse, because she killed them. After some damage control, our heroes received a map for a barrow full of treasure to explore. Before they could set off, news of the residents of Nuts being murdered came to light. The gang slowly found tracks leading to a shack on the outskirts of town. After camping out, Xaarkonx decided to approach the human who transformed into a werewolf. Ripping the party apart, the heroes barely defeated this foe. With a level up, will our heroes nearly die less? Or will the next fight be the last? Find out tonight on Kingmaker 2E.
Troubled childhood. If you watched last episode, you would have seen some of his history. We had a little bit of a play out of where he comes from and things that have happened to get him to this point. Go back and watch that VOD on Game Medic's YouTube channel when it goes up. Yeah, and we've just hit level 5 now after a very tough fight last week, and I have gone to the buff routes. I've got a lot more buffs, got a lot more looking after the team. Cacophonics is such a selfless person. He just wants to help everybody, even when they don't help him. I don't think he is going to forgive Aquafina anytime soon. But yeah, that's me.
Nice. No, you.
Nope.
Nope.
I insist.
Bag's not.
Okay, fine. My name is Gary Medic, and I play xArkonx, the not so lovable and pretty useless half dragon summoner. And as you might have seen last week, I did not use my Eidolon to cross a river, even though he was flying. I just jumped in and started drowning. So we're gonna try not to do that anymore. My level 5 was pretty uneventful. I have one new ability, so now I have tattoos. My character has tattoos, and that's me.
I'll go next. I'm Aquafina, the waterboarding elf, as we all know. And unfortunately, last time I killed horsies. Was not my intention to. I'm still heartbroken over that. And yeah, with my leveling up, I've got some pretty cool spells. I'm really excited to use them. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys what they do. You'll just have to wait and see. But I'm very excited. And I just hope they work out for us, guys. May the dice be in our favor.
Yeah, exactly.
Slay. I'm Lolu. I tried to get a werewolf boyfriend last week and that didn't happen. I'm extremely low. I'm on 0. But I did level up and I got some good things. All my weapons are expert now, which is great. Means they pack more punch.
I'm really gonna have to look that up because that sounds pretty sus.
I also have a really good skill feat, but I did need to buy an item potentially. So maybe I'll just have to retcon that and not tell the DM what I've bought.
I can look on your character sheet.
Okay, well, you can look under my skill feat and look at the one that starts with E. And can you just say that I have that item on me? Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
You'll have to buy it.
All right, can I buy it right now? Nobody gets to know what it is. Thanks.
As long as you have the correct gold.
I do. I'm very, very rich. I have so much money.
I have none.
I have 246 gold and 9 silver. That's very nice. I also have Tickleback still.
Wait, what?
So
You remember Tickleback?
Yeah.
Pickleback, the album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tickleback / Pickleback. I have Pickleback pincers for door handles and Brian from Pickleback from the Mitflit encounter. I also have wine because,
Of course.
when I need.
Yeah, well, as everyone knows, we are trying to settle the stolen lands, and since then we have established the Kingdom of Nuts, or the City of Nuts, I guess. And so far I've taken out the green belt, and now you guys are starting to clear out the Tuskwater area. You guys cleared out one area with the gnomes. From the gnomes as well, you guys got that map for the barrows, which you believe might have some treasure there. But that was before you were found out from your villagers that some of your citizens had been murdered after celebrating their 2 kitchen holidays. So,
Yep.
Shall we? Maybe I'll do the synopsis, then we'll jump into the kingdom turning.
Let's do it.
It
Sounds
sounds
like a
good.
lot of fun. I like all these yes men I have.
Yeah.
Whatever I say, everyone's like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're
don't wanna
you're the
die.
best, Archon.
Thank
You're
you.
the best.
All right.
So we
Last
just got a
time
raid.
on
Just wait.
Pathfinder 2. Oh, okay.
Oh
Wow.
One second.
no!
We just got a raid, so just saying hi.
Wow.
and then we'll
Actually,
get
the
into-
worst. Hi, Raiders. We love you.
Trolling.
It has nothing to do with you, Raiders. It's just insanity.
The music hadn't started. Okay, it doesn't count.
So, you guys have downed the werewolf. You guys looted. His shack's on fire. You guys are pretty damaged. What's the plan? Are you guys wanting to do? It's
like to
about
just-
6 p.m.
Ooh, we might need a rest.
Go back to the place and long rest for the night. Go back to our house.
Our kingdom.
Yeah.
Kingdom.
And
Kingdom.
tell them that we've found the murderer. Let them all know.
They're
There'll be no
valiant
more murders.
heroes,
It's
yeah.
a safe, beautiful kingdom again.
Mm.
So you return, and they're all very happy with this news. And JFL runs over past all of you up to Zarek. She's like, my friend, you seem so hurt.
Oh my god.
Let me treat you.
No, don't be bothered, my Never mind. Yes, don't be bothered.
My princess.
I will. I can tend to these wounds. You tend to yourself, and
then she comes up to you a bit closer and she says, so did you just leave the body out by where you found it?
Yeah, I see. They brought it back.
But she just asked you this, Eric.
Can I do some sort of check to
You can do an insight check, which
for
is
like
perception.
intention? For like intention?
Yeah.
All right. That sounded sus. So you just left the body there, or what? What do you want? Insight?
Insight's a perception.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
I mean, you've had discussions with her before about, like, you know, she confided in you about just feeling distant from her god and being in pain. You get the feeling that she's asking you for something to do with that.
So then, in that case, of course, my friend, we ended up just leaving the body right as he was slain. So hopefully that information helps you.
Yes, well, if it's okay, I'd like to head that way and say some prayers.
By any means, anything you need, go for it.
Excellent. Just don't tell the others. I don't think they'll understand like you understand.
I shan't tell a soul.
Then she says to the rest of you, I'm off to get some milk. I'll definitely be back.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna yell
never
back at
came
her,
back from the
enjoy
storm."
the milk!
So by the time you guys get back here, it's about it's about 10 p.m. So it's starting to get late. Merv's here just drinking away. He's like, welcome back.
Drinks.
You want some rum, little
Oh my
cat?
god. Yeah.
And if I get to pet you.
All right. The things you do.
Hey,
The
yo.
things you do.
Hey, yo.
Ah,
The things you do.
Cacophonics looks over this and goes to ask Linz to get him a bottle of rum.
Yeah.
Cacophonics jealous because the kitty cat won't let him pat it.
Kitty cat
Let-
deaf wants pats for rum. Oh, yeah, I do need a rest though. I'm on one.
I need to rest 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
Yes.
guys are welcome to go safe to sleep, so you guys can get your 8 hours sleep.
I'm
you
Betty
need.
Bias.
Beautiful.
So Cacophonics goes to Lindsay and he
Mhm.
tells her the story of how while his comrades lay beaten and bleeding,
Mm.
he had to fend off this werewolf all by himself, and that's why he's so
Oh.
injured.
Can
You
I
know?
can I roll something to
you're
see
not
it?
sure. You're not sure. This is him talking to Lindsay. He's having a conversation with Lindsay, you know? And I forgot the
Classic.
other spear girl lady, but you know, the two of them. He tells him the story.
Absolutely classic.
Lindsay's like, aye, Cacophonics, that's upsetting to hear. You're kind of the hero of the group. Can't believe they'd leave you.
No, they didn't leave him. They were unconscious. He while they were
Oh.
all bleeding out and dying, he single-handedly fought this werewolf by himself.
Sorry,
You know?
I was staring at your pics, and I got distracted, wasn't quite listening. But yes.
Surely he has to roll for that to just absolutely lie straight to her face.
I mean,
Oh, she
I
doesn't know
can't.
any different though.
No, she doesn't know.
That's some bull crap.
She
Classic.
I saved her. Remember?
You
I
right.
saved her
You're
ass,
right.
bro.
You're right. She has no reason to not believe you. I hate this so much.
He's like, well, maybe before you get some shut eye, I could reward you as a king.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ah, Lindsay, my dear, you
In my
know
tent.
how to treat me.
Oh.
Here's the best part, right? She's also like a foreign minister person, the person that's in charge of like a foreign stuff. And she's a bard, which means she's gonna go singing this tale to everybody about how Cacophonics solo-handedly beat the werewolf while his partners were all like knocked out and beaten up, bro. So just saying.
Well, if you want her to do that, then you'd need a roll deception. But if you're just telling a casual story,
No, I want her to do that. I want her to go
okay,
tell.
so roll a deception.
Yeah. Please fail.
16?
Please.
That
Oh,
should be good enough.
16? That's so high.
She's like, well, if I tell people, since they are kind of heroes as well, I'll need to mention them in there. But obviously, I'll write a little bit more about you.
Fair enough,
So
fair
you
enough.
get the feeling she's not going to outright say it, but she'll insinuate that you're important. And when you go back to your tent, give me a performance roll.
Oh, let's go. Come on, Cacophonics. Don't disappoint. Injured and all. Injured and all.
Ouch.
Cacophonics out here laying pipes, satisfying everybody, even after coming on near death.
SMH.
So are we gonna
Um,
have the first baby born in this castle of ours? Like, is this what's
Man.
gonna happen now?
Cacophonics is a absolute
The rest
G.
of you in the main part of where you guys are sleeping, it sounds like another murder's happening, and for a while you're worried that the werewolf's back.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Let's go.
But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
you guys get your 8 hours sleep, heal to full, and when you guys wake up, it's early morning, so about 6 a.m. People are starting to kind of prepare for the daily markets, preparing food. It's this kind of small village. Everyone kind of is very communal at the moment. Everyone kind of to get by because ignore the drawing. You guys now have the farmlands, but everyone's starting to kind of
Mhm.
get the farmlands ready, kind of get the village a bit more up and running. But yeah, so you guys obviously can keep clearing out the hexes, but you also know about that treasure map that you got from the gnomes. What would you guys like to do? If you need me to take you to the
I say we go
Solar
for the
Lands map,
treasure.
let me know.
I
Yeah,
say
why
we go
not?
for a treasure for sure.
Treasure. I want to buy some nice gear next time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need some gold. We need to get rich, boys.
Just 1 second. For those that don't know, in chat, the performance rolls is basically how good Cacophonics satisfies people. And Cacophonics, he has no bias, you know.
No,
Man, woman, kobold, he don't care.
Anything,
care.
anybody.
something
really
moves,
wants to-
something breathes, something slightly warm.
Maybe not that frog thing. The frog thing may be exception, right? He does have some standards, okay?
Whoa.
Bit mean, but okay.
Garen was watching through the tent.
Sorry, frog thing.
He's just like drooling.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
You
let's
got-
do that
yeah, okay.
treasure map.
Treasure.
treasure. Okay. Sounds beautiful.
Okay.
Also, I just realized how expensive like actual stuff is. I have no money compared to how expensive some of these things are. Holy crap.
But that's because you have that whole thing about you don't loot the corpses where
I
Cacophonics,
know.
like he's taking off their jewels and their belt buckles and
The worst.
All right. So you guys travel a fair distance by the time you get to where the map's marking out these barrows. It's around like around lunchtime, coming up to lunchtime. You guys find a very large like rocky outcrop up
Hmm.
against some hills, and because you have the map, you're able to see an entrance down over here.
Hmm.
Ooh.
What do you do?
two things.
Mm-hmm.
Do I spot any tracks? Do I spot any? So obviously Cacophonics is now obviously quite alert, so he's looking around. Does he see anything? You know, does he see any tracks or traps or anything like that?
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the right music. I couldn't hear it, so I'm just checking it was fine.
Not with that roll, he's not. Let me show you how to really perceive something.
So you're trying to look for what again? Sorry.
Just any tracks or traps or anything. He's basically just trying to look at the ground and he's trying to go, do I see anything out of the ordinary leading up to this thing? Like, you know, is there any animal tracks or
So you don't see any tracks coming up to it. If you feel like if you didn't have the map, it would be very hard to find the entrance.
So I'm gonna look as well, but I'm gonna like watch Cacophonics start looking around, and then I'm just gonna start looking even closer to the ground, and just like trying to just like putting my head just even closer. Do I see anything or notice anything at all? Trying to one up Cacophonics.
Not really. I mean, you notice kind of around the entrance, you can kind of see it's very old. You get the feeling that this is a extremely old building, and you notice that it's very similar to barrows made from the Khalid people.
Who?
Aellid.
Okay.
If you want to know what that is, you can give me a recall knowledge roll.
Recall. Lore?
So on Path Builder, if you guys haven't done this, you can on any of your skills you have like additional things. So like with
yeah, it's a lore roll. You get specific lore rolls. Like I have
Yeah,
a lore
Arcana.
politics.
yeah, so Arcana is recall knowledge.
Arcana. Okay.
Or I think Society. You can use Society as well to recall knowledge.
We'll do that.
Yeah, or Nature. So so you and Cacophonics both kind of you kind of start looking into like you mentioned Khalid, and then Cacophonics removes as well. So Khalids are the original native people of Avestan, which is the world you live in. They most people refer to them as like barbarians, but they were kind of the original people that eventually became the rest of the different human races.
So I guess after this, I'm just gonna. Oh,
What's
going
their
on?
relationship with the Brevoyans? Brevoyans.
So
Brevoyans.
Brevoy didn't exist when they used to be in Avestan. They would have had kingdoms around here back in the day. So Brevoy would have become like lost clans would have eventually, when they disbanded after many wars, they would have eventually settled and slowly become more civilized and then become people from Brevoy.
So then I guess at this, and I guess Cacophonics and I have been talking a little bit about it. I'm gonna look at Cacophonics, and I'll just give him like a nice wry little smile, and I was like, Cacophonics, I heard Lindsay sing a little tune at breakfast this morning, and since you seem to be such a fine hero, you should go ahead and lead this party into the cavern.
Not now, Dragon. I'm focusing.
Focusing on.
I'm gonna step. So take a step. So literally slowly step. Slowly step again. Slowly step again.
It's a slow step in.
Okay, entrance
It-
over here. So.
I'm trying to just get close enough. There's a very
Okay.
good reason because a step doesn't. I was reading about a step doesn't trigger like attack of opportunity or reactions or anything like that, right?
Oh,
Whereas normal movement does. So if he's actually stepping, it counts the action. But normally it's in combat. But I'm just being careful.
Should we follow you, like, in a line?
Step.
I'll follow him. I'll just
In steps.
I'll just copy exactly what he's doing.
It's gonna trigger like some
Step.
line or something.
Step.
scared.
Step.
I'm so scared.
And then once I'm close enough. Oh yeah, that's more than close enough.
Detect magic.
Do I detect any magic within 30 feet of me? If there is any, you only have to tell me what is the highest level one. So like basically if there's a whole bunch of magic around me, the highest level one is the only one that he would actually like figure out.
No, you do not.
I'm good at. Okay, we can all go in. I'm happy now.
Sounds good.
That is good. Tiptoeing around is not befitting of royalty such as myself.
But you can go in first.
Of course, Cacophonics could go first.
I ain't going in first.
Should we roll a dice to see who goes in first?
I'm fine with that.
Is that okay?
Mhm.
High roll
Cacophonics
loses.
doesn't have very good vision, so it's probably not.
Lowest
ideal.
roll loses.
Oh wait,
Lowest roll
wait,
loses.
just kidding. Does anyone have dark vision? Because I have dark vision, and I should.
I think I probably do.
I might
I'm a
actually.
cat, right?
Yeah, it's in
What's
the
your-
top, is it in?
What's your hit points, Lolu?
My hit points is at 58.
Ah, yeah, fine. Screw it. I'll go first.
Why don't we just be smart about this? Why don't you summon your Eidolon and send him in first? right?
Yeah,
Wait,
good idea.
that's a big brain play.
Do that.
All right, I'm gonna summon my
Eidolon is tank.
Where do I see
I mean, my Eidolon shares the
vision?
same hit points as me, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but doesn't he have a lot quicker move? Can't you move a lot faster than you?
No. Same
What's his
movement.
move speed?
25. Just flying.
Where do you see your vision?
I don't know where I see it. Archon, can I grab my Eidolon pretty please?
Fine. It's one time only.
Ah, he's dying.
Mm.
There we go. Alright. And can I get shared vision with my Eidolon as well, please?
Yes. So he has dark vision as well?
Yep.
Mhm.
So I don't have dark vision. My Eidolon has dark vision.
Okay.
But we share senses, so as long as he's out, we're good. Just so
Whoa.
chat knows. Just so chat knows, this is my first ever TTRPG, and I made the huge mistake of choosing Summoner right off the hop.
Cool, so did your Eidolon update?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I can see.
You guys all can
Very
see?
far in. I can see.
That's because you have
Oh, I have dark vision. Okay. Well,
Ah.
it's pretty intense, guys.
you have
Inside.
low light vision.
Low
Yeah.
light, okay.
So I'm just gonna
It's
update it.
intense.
I'm just gonna update everyone. So guys, we have seems pretty empty from what I can see, and there's a sarcophagus looking thing at the very end. It just looks like a giant tunnel.
So in this first room, your Eidolon, you see as you kind of go into this entryway, the ceiling's about 7 feet, but rise up to 9 feet in the chambers. So in the hallways, it's about 7 feet, 9 feet in the chamber. The walls of this octagon chamber are caked in dust. Here and there, faint glimpses of detailed mosaics can be seen under the grime. A thick carpet covers the floor, it's crawling with insects, and the sharp tang of ammonia hangs in the air. Cobweb-filled
Ammonia?
tunnel to the east leads deeper underground.
Hmm.
Well, guys, I think
After you.
it's so far it's safe to go in. Let's just be cautious on as we explore. I'll move with my Eidolon slowly up.
Doop. Doop.
All right. So we're fully in the first room. Carpet, mosaic walls, ceilings that increase. Yes.
Cool. While you're in here, give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Yay. Ouch. Oh, Aquafina clutch.
Clutch.
So Zarek, as you're in, you're kind of like, yeah, everyone, it's fine. It's just like a dusty room.
Yeah.
And Lolu and Cacophonics kind of looking around, and you guys kind of see these mosaics, and they're kind of showing like crude mosaics of like simple fishing life, like hunting, fishing, farming. You're not 100% sure how old these are, but you know they're pretty old. You need to do a society roll to recall knowledge on how old it is. But Aquafina, you walk in and you hear the sound of wings, and you look up to see 2 large swarms of bats.
Bats, like. Ah. Look at the cute fuzzies.
Oh my god!
Look at the cute fuzzies.
They're very big.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for
Aquafina,
initiative.
You get a surprise round, as will these cute little creatures.
Mm.
Wow.
I didn't click on. I did click on myself.
God,
I did click on myself.
I hadn't put up the thing.
I
yet, so-
didn't click on myself. Okay, I'll just do
Alright.
it again. Okay, ignore, sorry.
Jesus.
This is the first time in so long that I actually remembered to do it.
Uh,
Oh shit, why did I do everyone's bloody things multiple times? Alright, we're gonna have to clear the list again.
Do I have to roll again?
That's right, I'll just manually at you guys.
Oh, I can enter it myself.
We can?
I think so.
It doesn't save, I don't think.
Did it not save?
Yep. Dude.
Yep. You can write it in.
Ah, yeah.
You can't do another person's though.
Okay. Aquafina, you get a surprise run action, so you can do one action in your surprise run.
Well, I'm guessing these things are gonna try hurt us. Or don't we know that? They're just there.
I mean, we rolled for initiative.
Well, let me put it this way. Do we know that they're hostile, or are we just rolling for initiative to attack them?
Why don't you try and ask them?
I want to use my surprise thing to figure out if they're hostile or cute.
Yeah, so as you notice them, they start to fly down is when you notice them, like the wings flapping, because they were hanging up on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And they look like they're wanting to eat.
They want to eat.
Okay.
So can I use? Is it one action that thing I can do? Or can I use a 2-action spell?
No, just one action for your...
Can I
Alrighty.
suggest, Aquafina, that you try to perceive for, like, weaknesses?
Okay.
Like, take this
Okay,
time to
that's a
just
good
be like,
idea.
hey, what do they got?
Let's suss them out. Okay, let's hope that the dice are our friend. Okay, the dice were kind, but do we
Yep.
find any information?
I think you need a nature roll to find information about them, right?
You know, perception.
I don't think so. Perception is just what you can see, right? I don't think you'll be able to see weaknesses and that.
I can roll nature.
So you can use your nature.
Okay, let's do that.
Be kind.
So you're trying to work out, their weaknesses.
Yeah.
So, you know, because they're a swarm, that their weaknesses area damage
Okay.
splash damage.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Let's do this,
Alright.
guys. We got this.
Yay. Okay.
I'm confident.
I'm right next to them, so I'm not confident.
So it's the vampire bat's turn.
Yes.
Sorry, just bat's turn. So they move and swarm around Zarek.
All right.
And they they all start flying around you and just taking bites out of you and have a blood feast.
Oh.
You know what I forgot to do? Fuck, I can't believe I forgot to do that. Alright.
Oh my god.
Forgot to do
No.
something for Zarek and Cacophonics after they went to sleep last night. After the encounter with the werewolf.
So we can pause and we can do what we need to do.
Nah, that's alright.
I'm fine with that. I
I'm
wonder
cool
what
with that.
happens.
I'm cool with that.
So you take 2 points of damage. Give
Alright.
me a reflex save.
Let me do 2 points of damage. Oh my goodness. 2 points of
Yeah.
damage and
damage.
reflex save.
Cool. So you're fine, and then it will do it again. You take 3 points of damage. Give me another reflex save.
3 points of damage. Reflex save.
Cool. Sweet.
Mm.
And then the other swarm covering Lolu and the Eidolon
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
both take 2 points of damage, and
Yep.
both of you give me a reflex save.
That's the shit thing about having an Eidolon, because now you're getting double damage, right?
I know.
Double teamed.
Reflex save. Oh shoot, that
Oh.
was my Eidolon. 1 second.
It's alright, you both roll for the same, right?
Yeah, it'd be the same.
And then they'll blood feast again, so you both take 2 points of damage again, and give me another reflex save.
Some bullcrap.
Yeah, give you some bad aids.
32.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Alright. Lolu, it is your turn. You are just in a swarm of bats as they're just flying around you, screeching, taking bites out of you.
Yeah, I don't like this. All right. I want to tumble behind. The bats.
Mm-hmm.
So that's athletics or acrobatics. What would you prefer?
Athletics against my reflex, passive reflex.
Sure. Damn.
That is a fail.
That is a fail.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna move back.
Cool.
So can I stand on the side of the wall sort of area?
You can, but you'll be squeezing, so you take -2 to AC.
All right, that sounds bad. So I'm gonna stand next to my gal. Here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my throwing knife against the swarm that hit me. So I'm gonna pull out my jet knives.
Cool.
So that is
Chat.
because no, that's fine. It's just that 29.
Oh, that is a hit.
Yay!
And a crit.
Yay!
Rip Natsies.
Yippee!
So what? 17 points of damage
Yeah, should be. Yep.
and piercing.
Yep, that's well within range. And that's the end of my turn.
Like, I think, please, if you get the kill, make Lola like jump up and just like start ripping off their heads like a proper cat. Like, just
So you throw these knives, and
Yes.
you've noticed that, you know, like with it being a swarm, it's very hard to, like, you know, take them all out. But you kind of, with your one knife throw, kind of throw it through, and kind of the knife just goes through a lot of them, and they all drop. The swarm's kind of still active, but it looks like it's lost a lot of momentum.
Yay.
Zarek.
Well, for those of us joining us, I can do something called Act Together. So I'm going to give my main body, Zarek, 1 action. I'm going to give my Eidolon 3 actions. With my 1 action, I will be moving... Actually... Oh, big brain? Probably small brain, but we'll see. I am moving him forward.
trigger another set of bats.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's big or small brain. And then 1 action, I'm going to be moving my Eidolon back this way. And using 2 actions, I'm going to be using Breath Weapon straight up, affecting both swarms of bats.
Okay. So red dot, one's gonna reflex, fails, and second one passes.
Nice.
So that's pretty good damage you got there. So what, 7 points damage. So the first swarm in front of you, what happens to it?
So basically, it looks like a fireworks show. And so you'll have like bats or like shooting stars. They'll just start falling every which way until you just see like a bunch of embers on the ground. That'll be basically it.
Cool. The other swarm, they're kind of still, look, a lot of them kind of burnt. There's a lot of burning bats on the ground, but it's still kind of swarming around. Cacophonics.
So note, pin this note. Just something I want to check on with Act Together and how it works. Just afterwards.
Thanks, Insanity. Is he cheating again?
He is.
How
I
many
think
actions Is it
You're
the
meant to
actions?
still have 3 actions. You just choose how you use them between you and your Eidolon. It doesn't give you an extra action unless you got a feat or something that I'm not aware of. Never played something. I was just reading about it now. You still have 3 actions. You just decide you use 1 and your Eidolon uses 2, or you use 2 and your Eidolon uses 1. That's kind of how Act Together works.
That's not how I read it, but okay.
Okay, well, so Zarek should die because it was probably
Yeah.
a time that he might have survived. So you're saying Insanity?
Or Cacophonics should focus on his own spells.
I'm just keeping everybody honest, right? Like,
Or we worry about our own characters.
Speaking-
Or we
speaking
just
of
worry about
Well,
our
you
own
moved,
stuff.
you moved backwards.
Zarek, take
You moved backwards. You moved the
53
Eidolon.
points of damage.
Then you did the bats. But is the bats 2 actions?
Yeah,
his
I
can-
attack
4.
is 2 actions, yeah. So
So you need a -1 action.
Nah, it's fine. For now, we'll just.
I might be wrong though. It's just how I read it
I
quickly.
think he's wrong. I'm just saying.
Alright, well, anyway, Cacophonics, take your turn.
I
But we'll-
watched
we'll
a
have
2-hour video on how to play Summoner, and
read
they
this
said it
up.
the way I did it. Okay.
Okay, these bats don't seem to be much of a problem, so I'm not going to.
I'm going in your stream now, and I'm going in your stream. I gotta be toxic.
Mm. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go. The blue one took damage, right?
The blue one has taken no damage.
He should have taken damage.
No, I used my knives on the red one.
Ah, yeah. Let us use. I don't know if I want to. I don't feel like it's worth buffing up with these guys. Okay, let's just telekinetic projectile. Let's just use telekinetic projectile. So, see a big rock and lob it directly at the whole swarm.
The rock.
16 hits.
I don't know, you tell me. It does. What type of damage is it? Is it bludgeoning?
It would be
Would be, yeah.
bludgeoning, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's big rocks, yeah.
Cool. That hits. What happens to the swarm?
Ah, nice. Yeah, so basically Cacophonics like lifts this big rock and the swarm's like all like grouped together and just smashes them, like cracks them against the wall, like they'll just go like splat behind the rock against the wall.
Oh.
All right. What can we use on bats to decorate?
We can put them up like a little Halloween decoration.
They
Like
almost go
the
like emo,
chains?
bro.
Taxidermy!
The
Taxidermy bats.
chains?
Yes, taxidermy.
All right. Do you want to
Good.
carry them?
Okay, I'll carry a few.
All right. I'll
No
carry.
cap.
I'll carry like 2. I don't
No
know.
cap. In my head, I see like Lolu, like, you know, like how cats rabbit where they like grab and they kick with the back feet. I see Lolu like grabbing the bats and doing that to them, bro. Like,
She loves the bats because. All right. Bat chain. Bats. A Halloween decor chain from the treasure room.
Alright. Add some bats to your inventory. Each bat you
Okay.
take is 1 load.
Is that
That seems unfair.
bulk? What?
Yeah, 1 bulk.
All right. So I'm taking 2.
hey, it's those big bats.
Yeah, big bats. Bat chain.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, there you go, bulk 2. Okay, cool. So you can get a bat chain then, which is bulk 2. Which is multiple bats.
I think she just created that, didn't she? Or was that an actual thing?
I just created it. I just
Oh,
wrote
did
it.
you?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Just wrote it.
Fun.
I also have like this for Tickleback. just so I can
Okay.
That's
remember.
amazing.
Can I all just also, while we're on the point of inventory, remind you of this beauty?
You
Ugh.
Oh.
can put
Oh.
the GP.
Cool. So you guys are in this room of mosaics. Zarek's a little bit ahead as the hallway kind of gets a bit lower ceiling. Sorry about the sneeze. Zarek, you can kind of see this hallway leads into a circular chamber with like 4 cardinal directions kind of going off it.
Gotcha. Also, point of order. Act together is a 1 to 3 action thing. So if I use 3 actions to use act together, one of either me or my Eidolon can use 3 actions, and the other one uses 1. But if I was to use 2 action points, then it would be 2 and 1. But if I can use all 3 action points to give one of us 3 and the other one gets 1 action. According to Reddit. Built different. Thank you very much. Hey, stop looking at my spell, Insanity. Stop looking at my spell. Ugh. But yeah, so let's actually, what do we got going on here? I'm not that far. Does anyone else want to take the lead, or am I going in again?
You're going
Send
in.
your honestly, it's best in your Eidolon. The only reason why I say that is because he's got flying and things like that. So there's quite a few
Yeah.
traps that he actually won't trigger.
But what if I don't
and he
see
can
them?
give us that vision.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Like we may still trigger them when we walk in. But
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
he gives us a little bit of vision, so he's safer. And you can dismiss him at any given point,
wait.
can't you?
Well, not during combat. During combat, it takes actions to dismiss.
The point is, like,
but I can.
if you could just dismiss him and get out yourself, right?
100%. Yeah.
If you get caught in there, there's no way for you.
I just gotta sprint for it. Yeah. Okay, so so you guys know what I'm seeing. As soon as my Eidolon hits the entrance of this next room, he hasn't gone in yet, but it now splits off. So it goes straight, and you can turn left and right.
And I'll tell you, because you can see a bit more of this room. So between each of these entrances, so like they're on the circular things, you can see the walls are decorated with large monstrous stone faces, kind
Classic.
of giving like a leering, grimacing look into the room. You also see a skeleton sprawled face down in the middle of the room.
A skeleton. Oh. All right.
I will quickly add a skeleton.
So what he said. I guess my Eidolon is gonna bravely move into the room. Oh. Nice.
Oh, it moved. It moved. That's scary.
Wait, no, screw that. Can I see? Can I like use perception to see if I can like determine the cause of death? Skeletons don't just lay around places.
Yeah, you can go up to it and look.
All right.
Don't do it. That's a trap. That is a trap, Brian. Don't do it.
I'm sure it's not a trap.
Do it.
As you stand there,
No!
you start to notice that the faces
Yeah.
almost start to it like appears like they're inhaling. And
Yeah.
then as they exhale, there's tendrils of darkness start to come out of their mouths.
Yeah.
Give me a very important.
Oh, dang it.
This music's a bit too happy right now.
We warned him. It's a trap, Brian. Like, that was so a trap.
Zarek isn't trained in the ways of the world.
Give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Oh, baby. Come on now.
You just pass. You start to feel kind of weak, but you're able to kind of push through it. And then you take... Let's do the damage here.
What happened to passing? What happened to
Lovely.
pass?
Just out of interest, like, do you have a magic weapon?
Me?
Lalu.
Oh.
Hi.
Are any
Sorry.
of your weapons magic weapons? Do they
No,
have like any striking runes or anything on them?
no, they don't. They're all finesse and agile weapons.
This is gonna hurt.
It won't hurt me.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Hmm.
Remember that running thing we talked about? That it's time to get it on.
I have a running mechanic, but
Does a 20 hit?
20 hit? No.
Okay. Yeah, the smoke kind of starts to kind of hit, it almost like moves around you magically, and it doesn't hurt you.
nice.
But you feel like something sus is happening.
Yeah. Can I still look at this? Perceive the skeleton?
You can, but now we will roll for initiative.
Well, let me perceive first.
Oh yeah, you can do that in your initiative turn, but this is now we're rolling initiative.
Oh. Just me
Just
or
you guys.
everyone?
You guys.
All right.
Just so it's not, just so it's in like, time.
You guys don't
Where's my
understand how
body
important
there?
it is for me to roll a high initiative, right?
I
Like,
know,
have
because then
so
you can
much
do your.
buffs, yeah.
But yeah, so Zarek, we will start with. So Zarek, have a look at this skeleton. Give me a perception.
15?
So you look at the skeleton, and it's been here like fairly long time, but the bones don't look ancient. There's still tattered clothes on it. You notice like the tools on it. Seems like it's a tomb robber. Most equipment's rotted away, but you do see a tarnished copper ring on it.
Okay. I'll just wait. Oh no, I'm gonna turn back to everyone and just be like, guys, there's something wrong with this room. It seems to be some dark magic involved, so just be careful. That'll be it. And I guess,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Okay. Lolu.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit. And I'm also gonna perceive. Because don't know what else I can do in this situation. I don't think I see anything else.
Attack the walls.
Attack the walls.
Yeah.
With what?
A knife? I don't know.
All right. I'll throw a knife out into the walls.
Yeah.
I don't think you have the range. It's what, 20. And you're in a hallway, so you'd need to be in the room. There's no way something you could hit.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right, I'll stand at the doorway. And then I'll end my turn. Heck. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And do remember as well, being a rogue, you can use thievery to disarm traps.
Yeah, but I don't think my friends need any help.
Okay. Aquafina, what do you do?
I want to move closer and hit it, but I don't know if I should rather try and like perceive something as well. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Teammates.
I'm scared of entering.
Yeah, it's gonna hit it. What's the worst that can happen, right? Right?
Right?
So I'll move a little bit closer. And then let's blast it with water.
Where are you blasting? Because you're.
Oh, to the skeleton, so like, just there. Just smash the water.
30. Is that 30?
30 feet, yeah.
Okay.
Just kills and blasts with water.
I don't give a shit, it's bones. Bones that we can use for our castle.
Oh
It
my
seems
goodness.
so good, right? We can just blast
Yeah.
these bones. They'll break apart. We
What
can
about
pick
the
them all up.
ring? You just like now no one knows where
I
that
don't care
ring
about
is.
the ring. Sure, that ring can fly away for like here. I want the bones.
That's my jewelry.
You blast the skeleton, and just the bones just like disintegrate away, and the bones scatters all over the room.
Oh my
And then-
goodness.
And then,
That's all that happens.
okay. Well, my turn ends, so now it's Cacophonics.
Cacophonics.
Action 1. How far are all of you?
Far.
That mist, where does it go up to?
The mist goes. It just stays in the room, the circular area of the room.
Damn it.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here, because I'm out of range, one action to move, one action to detect magic.
What? You know there's magic. What?
So you detect. What did I tell you again? What kind of magic it is?
Now you have to tell me if there's multiple, what it is. So just a school of magic. So if it's occult or
Oh, cool.
primal. Or...
So you detect multiple sources of magic in here, and it is divine necromancy.
Damn, I did not expect that. Then I use the last one because I like my homies and I protect my
You
homies.
still have an action though, because you moved.
That was 2 actions.
Oh shit, it is 2. Yeah, sorry. You're right.
All right. Zarek, you notice that the statues have stopped exhaling, and they're just starting to inhale, but the smoke dissipates.
Oh. Guys, we need to just run through here. That's about it. I will. 25. Ooh. 50.
Oh no.
25. I need to give myself 3. My Eidolon 1. My Eidolon's gonna move at the edge of here. And I'm gonna move... Wait, where am I? 50 feet this way. Where's that? Right there. Right here. Does anything new happen while I'm here? I have 1 action left for Zarek.
You run to there.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get out of that room. Oh.
You approach and find a. You can kind of look into this room. You can see the sarcophagus, right?
Yep.
You as you get closer, you see into this room. It's a chamber adorned with a plethora of weapons, shields, armor, tattered banners. There's kind of scenes of mosaics showing scenes of battles, pillaging, conquests. A lot has been defaced over the age of time, and give me a perception roll.
Oh. You know, if there's anything I'm good at, it's perceiving things. Yep, that's what I thought. Did I see anything? 18?
You notice in the darkness, what's kind of around this armor, you see what looks like the armor starts to stand up almost, and then you see these cold blue eyes, and then the skeleton warrior stares out at you,
Okay. Alright.
and he
Cool,
looks
cool.
like this.
Knees are
What the-
weak.
Literally.
Literally. That's like some anime girl pose.
My
He's
knees are weak.
lonely. He just wants a cuddle.
Mom
It's the lonely
spaghetti.
warrior.
Where's the music I picked from?
Alright.
Oof.
Is he just like straight skeleton?
He's a skeleton boy.
Skelly, you can bond over J. Ethel.
Can
He's got a little bit of flesh on him. Still a
can
little bit of flesh
skeletons
on him.
talk?
He's still got some flesh in him. He this is a reaction to him waking up. Give me a will save.
Okay.
Uh, 25. You are stupefied 1.
Alright. Stupefied 1.
So,
Oh, shoot,
Your
okay.
thoughts and instincts are clouded. Stupefy includes value. You take stat or penalty to intelligent, wisdom, and charisma-based checks, including will saving throws, spell attack rolls, spell DCs, and skill checks.
Oh,
with
it's a whole
negative
bunch of stuff, yeah.
A whole bunch of things. But yeah, it's still your turn, right? But that's what happens. But yeah, he's not quite skeleton. He's kind of like fleshy zombie. So you might be able to talk to him.
Alright, with my last action, I would like to. One sec, I'm gonna see if I can. If this will work. See if it'll track.
Aren't you trying to speak to a zombie, bro?
Yes, I am.
But sorry, that thing that you had to will save across, he just does this like howling screech, and you guys.
Oh,
you
so
guys
he can
down the
talk.
back-
You can talk.
You guys down the back hear it. You hear this like
Mhm.
howling screech come further down the corridor, in the darkness, like this deathly screech,
Mm-hmm.
almost like a shadow.
Alright. I will then try to make contact with him, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
hi, Betsy.
I'm gonna, but like good contact, not like intimidate. I don't know what the other one is, but try to initiate a conversation.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, you can use diplomacy.
Yeah. That classic.
What are you saying?
I'm just gonna say, it seems like we've ventured into the wrong tomb, my good sir.
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
It responds.
Oh, it does.
Kind of like moving its mouth slowly, but the words come out faster than its mouth's moving.
Oh.
And it's like, you are trespassing on sacred ground. Leave or die.
Okay, he gave us a choice, guys. He gave us a
Yep.
choice. Just
Gave
saying.
you a choice.
He gave me a choice.
We
Can
can
I-
still
He's being
leave.
animated by something else, just by the way.
Oh, what?
That's my guess. He's been animated by something else.
Okay, wait. Before we do anything else, would we... So... Oh, also, Insanity, just so you know, my Eidolon does see those two other things.
Oh, there's other things in that room.
And Archon knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You should have your Eidolon go down 2 more spaces. Just
No.
But anyway,
I'm good. I'm
alright,
good.
is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're not gonna try and politic with it, bro?
I am. I think I can do it. I think I can do it.
It is the creature's turn.
I got faith in myself. You guys don't have faith, but I've done it before.
And it slowly clambers over to you, dragging a sword behind it. It's a bastard sword.
Oh, this guy ain't.
Son
This...
of a-
And it comes down on you. Oh, natural 1.
That's a nat 1?
That is disgusting, bro.
That's crazy.
It's got a plus 18.
But misses. And
I mean, it just like drops the sword.
you can just smell like this decay and like that valid point. He did roll a natural 1. I think I do like the concept of punishing for natural 1s. He kind of clambers and it kind of just gets stuck in like a groove in the ground, so he spends his next action loosing in it. Lolu, you
Yes.
hear from down the hallway the screech of a ghostly
I
kind
sure
of
do.
undead, unnatural sound, and then you hear the sound of sword clanging,
Yep.
and you hear
I hear that.
Zarek was trying to talk to someone.
Alright. If I yell, Zarek wouldn't be able to hear.
Yeah, but
I'm not that far
okay.
from you.
so free talking is a free action.
Free action? I'll say less.
Wait,
Alright, I'm gonna
talking's
yell.
a free action.
I'm gonna yell.
So
Just
if
not
you wanna
diplomacy.
talk, but if you want something to come out of it,
Yeah.
you could talk to him, but nothing would happen.
Oh yeah, it's
okay,
for the,
okay,
it's for
okay.
the
But
purposes.
if you're wanting a result, then that's an action. If that makes sense.
So I'm just gonna be like,
I get it.
Zarek,
Yeah.
nobody can hear you. So I'm gonna go with your dragon. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Eidolon.
What?
Yep.
All right. All right.
Why? I don't want to leave him alone.
That's
I'm
fair.
babysitting him. I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
take...
would. Can I just yell, "Watch out"?
No,
who's
I wouldn't
gonna-
be able to hear that.
All
You
right.
can yell it if you want. It's up to
You
you.
can yell it. I'm not gonna be able to hear it.
All right. I'll try yelling,
All right.
"Watch out" back, but
I'm gonna stand behind the Eidolon. I see 2 people down the hall.
no.
So
Stand
you
beside it.
see
Stand beside it.
Lolu.
I couldn't. I
No, you can't make
think,
it. Darn it. Okay.
Wait. Let me
See-
check. Where is my speed? Oh, I can. Hold up. Where was I? I was here. Bringing out the ruler 1 second.
So,
Yeah, I can make that.
Lolu, you see standing against the wall what looks like standing guard.
Mm-hmm.
You see two skeletons adorned in armor.
Mm-hmm.
Not moving, but you can kind of see the movement of their like armor as if
They're
mimicking
alive.
actions of breathing.
Okay. I think I'm
They're
gonna
just standing there.
attack them because they seem aggressive.
This is literally how Victoria's brain works. She walks past someone in the street and she sees them breathing. She's like, "That's aggression," and just
Yeah,
like,
that's aggression. How dare you breathe around me? I'm just worried because we're trying to steal some treasure, right? So of course, if there's guards, they're not going to want us to take the treasure. I would know that. So, I'm gonna. I mean, can I roll through them when they're standing against the wall?
no, you can't.
No.
Wait, there's no point in fighting them or activating them, right? We don't.
They're just gonna be
have
later
to-
problems. I
would
guess I can go see you. Hold
I'd
up.
rather like figure out if Insanity's right, then I'd rather figure out who's behind all of this and try to just take them out.
Merv.
It's Murph, yeah.
That seems like a good idea too.
How do you guys like my monsters?
All right.
Because we have one more unexplored room.
I'll leave them alone. But I'll come to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand here. There you go.
Okay.
It's 1, 2.
You still you're throwing knives out.
Yeah, still my throwing knives. Would I have like known that there's like this is not a happy guy?
You could ask Zarek. As a
Alright.
fraction.
I'll be like, hey, are you okay over here?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. We're just having a little bit of an argument.
Oh, fine, in turn.
I think we can get this. I think we can get
Well,
him
do you
on
want
our
any
side.
help?
No, I got it.
Are you sure?
I would suggest just staying there, just in case.
Are you positive?
No, I'm not at all.
Alright. Throwing knife. So
No!
my
Let
fella-
me get one more turn. I have 3 more. Give me one more turn.
No.
Ah.
I don't wait
Fair
for
enough.
conversations.
Fair enough.
I only lie. 21.
This.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
Aquafina.
So, gonna have to move closer. That's 35.
Check the other room.
No. Why? I'm not gonna go activate more skeleton guard things. Like, we don't know what they are.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit this guy.
Alright.
We are.
We are.
Generation.
Yes,
Go
I'm
get
gonna
some water.
hit him with that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, that sucks. That ends my
Wait,
turn.
who are you trying to hit?
I was trying to hit the guy in front of Zarek. Oh no, wait, I can't use that spell, sorry. It says area 15-foot cone.
Yeah,
Ah.
you would be
Too
hitting.
far. I'm too
well,
far.
you can either still use it and hit Lolu, or you can ring. Oh no,
No, sorry.
You
Take
can't
it
even
back.
hit Lolly.
Wow.
Take it
Yeah,
back.
that's fine.
Sorry, I misread the area. I thought it said enough space. Okay,
Fuck's sake.
I'll just use my other one that I normally use.
Oh, wait, you might be able to use it. What is the range in that? I suppose
Oh,
it
no.
won't have range.
It says area 15-foot cone, so... Ah, I still can't use that. Oh my gosh. Never mind.
I'm
How
gonna
did
get
I
closer.
measure that so bad?
Hey, it's alright. We've
I
all
think
done
I'm-
a Insanity's karma before.
I I think I moved to the wrong square. Okay, well, in that case, guys, I don't know if I can do anything. Because most of my spells, I need to be... Okay, you know what?
I should have bought you might have to go back to and bring JFL to do the work for you.
No, I need Jaethel to come up
I
first.
need Jethel.
It's fine, let's just blast him with this. This will hit. This will hit 120 feet. Come on.
33. That is a hit.
Yes!
And I don't know if you have crit effects, but that would be a crit.
Yes! Excellent. After all of this, we finally got a spell. I'm sorry, I think I misjudged the space where I landed.
Oh, nice. Double damage, so 24 points of damage.
Yay! Nice and icy.
Nice and icy.
So then, is that considered critical success?
Yep, so he's
will
also
take-
got a 10-foot status penalty. That's pretty good.
Yay. Well then that ends my turn.
Alright, Cacophonics. You get the feeling you could flee and leave your party to their deaths.
Easy, easy. All the smoke in this room's dissipated, right? There's no more
Correct.
smoke where X is, where
Correct, so the
Cacophony is.
faces on the wall are inhaling currently. So they're still active, but they're not currently exhaling this black mist.
Hmm.
Cool. So let's buff our boys up here a bit.
Yes. Please.
Start off with Inspire Courage. So basically, all your attack rolls, damage rolls, all get +1. Yeah, just hits him. I checked. Just like if you had moved one step more once you reached him. All the damage and your saves against fear effects, which I feel like is going to come in handy in where we're at, right? So they will get +1. Then I'm going to use this bad boy to inspire defense.
Oh, he's getting OP.
Ooh.
So you all get +1 to AC and saving throws, and you have resistance equal to half the spell's level to physical damage. It's currently a level 3, which means you get 2 resistance to physical damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use shield on myself. So I get 10 hardness now because it's at heightened 3rd. And I get an additional +1 to AC.
Okay.
So I'm basically +2. And then for free action, lingering composition. So Cacophonics out here just singing his lungs out.
I love it, because it'll be like echoing through the chamber.
And then I think I need to roll performance for the lingering to see if that succeeds, right?
Hope you don't have any... Oh, no performance issues here.
That's a critical success, surely. Surely.
Yep.
Sick. So that means 4 rounds you have all those buffs.
Damn. Not that it will help.
Toxic.
Zarek, your turn. Sorry, I should have mentioned as well, his sword's on fire.
Wonderful.
Continue. Zarek hates us.
Yep. Classic.
Haha, just kidding. My bad. My bad. Is his sword still stuck in the ground?
Nah, he used his last action to take it out. And his sword's on fire as well.
That's fine. We are going to... I mean, fine is a very... I don't know about fine. But... One second. Making sure this actually does what I hope it does. It is 2 actions, unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna use command. I haven't used this one in a while, so I have 3 actions. My Eidolon will have 1. It doesn't really matter. I use command on this dude. I didn't really do it all. Hey, So I shout a command that's hard to ignore. You command the target to approach you, run away, release what it's holding. So I'm gonna get to release its sword. Or stand in place. It can't delay or take any actions until it has obeyed your command. The effect depends on the target's will save.
Okay.
And it'll be a will against my DC, I'm assuming, correct? Which is
yes.
Which is taking a -2. Okay. Go for it.
What do I have to beat?
19.
Okay, easy.
No! Okay, so creature's unaffected. That's not good.
You defeat me.
Wait!
Son.
Wait! Archon, I'm gonna put you... Wait. I'm gonna read this as well. Okay, it doesn't have to be willing. Good. Okay. I'm gonna put you on your toes there, Archon. I'm gonna...
I do like toes.
Since he's right in front of me, I'm gonna reach out and touch his forehead and use join pass for my last action.
Okay.
Or I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, with touch to the forehead.
So 2 willing creatures.
No! Where do you see that? I'm so
I
dumb.
get 2
targets.
willing creatures.
Uh,
So you touch it,
yeah.
and
Is he willing? Is he willing?
you touch it, and you just see him standing by the tomb, and he just says, "Get out."
Sheesh, you right? My bad. That's not... I am so screwed. And then... My Eidolon...
Do you have to use the ability act to give it, or
Sorry?
do you have to use the ability act to
I
give
guess
it, or is it
no,
always-
I don't. I don't actually. So, yeah, that'll be it. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
That did not go as planned. I didn't know an undead creature had such a high will for some reason.
It helps when I'm cool. So he is going to raise his flaming sword.
Ah.
Does a 36 hit?
Yeah.
Is that a crit?
Yeah.
Thankfully, the
The crit-
critical's not too bad, right?
Yeah, 16 points of damage.
Yep.
And then give me a fortitude save. As the sword hits you, you start to feel weak, as if the life is being drained from you.
1 second. 16.
Just 2 things. So you also have a 2 resistance to physical. That's physical, I'm guessing.
Correct.
So I think that means he takes 2 less damage, right? He's got resistance 2.
Correct.
All right, so 14. Good thing I have so much life. Not anymore, but fortitude save, you said?
Yes, please.
All right.
Yikes.
It's a 15, huh? If it
You,
makes any difference.
you have the condition drained 1.
Man, I'm stupid and drained. All right.
Yeah, so drained 1. So your maximum hit points are reduced. So you lose a number of hit points equal to your level, minimum 1. Your maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount. So your maximum hit points... Wait, if you hit by an infect them...
71 now. Reduced by my level, you said?
Is there a thing you can click that says drained 1? On
Yeah.
your character sheet? Oh, cool, okay. So that should automatically do something, right?
Yep.
Whoa, how'd you get full hit points again? What's that mean?
Oh, my bad. Does it? No, it doesn't change my actual hit points. There you go.
Alright, and then he's going to attack you again. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
You take 12 points of damage. And give me
10
a
points.
fortitude save.
Clearly better fortitude. No, worse.
So
actually.
13 for fortitude. Did you put 10 points of damage though, not 12?
Yep,
Right? With
yeah.
-2.
Cool. So you are drained 2 now.
Alright. Sure.
And you notice as he's like attacking you and this drain's going, you notice like the flesh on him starts to like grow up and like cover some of the bones.
Ugh.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And
He's like
then
feeding off you, bro.
Well,
Go for
that sucks
a
for
third
me. Sorry?
Excuse the
and
pun.
misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
Lolu, your turn.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. My roll throughs have not been that good.
Why didn't you come roll through here? Is that okay?
I might tumble behind. Mm.
Your hit
Alright.
points seem a bit high, Zarek.
Sorry?
Your hit points refilled up again, which is weird.
I don't know why it keeps
I think it
doing
just
that.
automatically does it, so I guess just remember what they were and then you just need to change it to what it was.
Yeah.
But your max is fine, because that's, the drain too. The effects of it,
Alright.
unfortunately.
I am gonna roll through.
Cool. So I think you need to move up to here first, so you can tumble through.
Alright. Can I move to here?
No, because you have to tumble
Alright.
through them.
Okay. That's one action. That's an athletics check. Oh. 12.
As a fail, you just try to tumble through and you just roll right into them.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I am gonna... Okay. Well, I guess I'll just use my throwing knife extremely close up.
Okay.
33.
Oh, critical. Let's go.
That is a critical,
Nice.
obviously, because it was a nat 20. Alright, 13 points of damage.
Yay!
14.
Alright, mate.
I'm gonna keep
Yay.
adding these one, minusing these twos.
Yeah, you did the math for me, thanks.
Okay.
Cool. Nice shot.
Thanks. Still alive though.
He is still alive and kicking.
How's your look?
He
You're getting stronger.
looks great.
Ugh.
Aquafina.
Okay,
Lock him up.
so let's hydraulic push him so we can hopefully
love
push
that.
him back.
I love that.
Because he's still slow, no? Yeah,
Too
so that
close to
I'm
me.
60 feet and I'm 40 feet away from him, so I can cast it.
Yep.
So that is a miss.
No, no.
22, hey?
Yep, still a miss.
So now I have this spell called Scorching Ray, which says 1 to 3 actions. And now I'm not really sure. I should be able to use it.
If you use one
Can
action, I will say as well, I'm not punishing you now, but typically as well, because
Yeah.
these two are standing in the way, usually
Yeah.
he would get partial cover, but
That's true.
for
That's true.
just letting you know this now, after this round, I'll be
Strict.
I was
enforcing
honestly
that.
thinking that. I was like, surely he gets some cover because we can't see him.
Sorry, I just want to check something with the spell because there's no range put here. And now I don't know why. Because is it me?
Is it me?
Oh, it's 60 feet, so I should be able to do this. So I will click it. I want to use it as a one action on this guy. And it's water, because remember, I'm water, not fire.
Mhm.
That's not going to hit him anyway, because last time I rolled the same thing.
Yeah, that will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, so I've used one of those. That's all I can do. Cacophonics, help us.
Lols.
I got this. I got this. How wounded are you, gamer?
I am far below half.
Yeah, you saw him you just saw, like, because you can't really see, but you can see the flame, like the flame sword, and you just kind of see it, like, moving, and you can kind of see the shape of
And to
Zarek,
be
you
fair,
just hear the sound of
yeah,
like,
this-
flesh.
I can't really do much anymore because of my conditions too. Fortunate.
Oh, you're so far away from me as well, bro.
Hey, Cacophonics, you could always run away again.
I mean, seems like a good idea, except right now I've got all my stuff ongoing, so I'm okay for now. Because you had to run so far.
Toxic.
Okay, so I'm going to use 2 actions to move. And that leaves me with 1 action. I've still got all the buffs on me.
Okay.
Damn it. Just let me check something. I'm pretty sure it's 2 actions. I need more 1 action stuff. We will just go with...
I think you guys will soon notice a bit of a weakness your party makeup has. Which is
No
still
tank.
frontline.
Yeah, no tank. Okay, really important game. I need you to stay alive. I can help you next turn, bro. Stay alive until then. Let's go with a... I don't want to waste it.
All right, stay alive. I got that. I can do that. I don't know, but actually I don't know, but I'll try.
There's no roll I can do to actually know what that creature is there?
Yep, you can do a recall knowledge. You could do
What kind of shit? Recall society? No. Occultism? Would occultism give me anything?
Yeah, yep, occultism actually would probably... Yep, occultism. Do you know it's a can white? I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm gonna write it in the chat there. So you know it's essentially a spirit that is essentially staying here to protect something.
Ooh.
Is it undead? Does
It
it
is
count
undead.
as undead?
It is undead.
Sick.
Oh, baby. I got it. I got an idea. I got an
No.
idea.
Cool. I think that's end of my turn. That counts as a action, hey, that
Great,
occultism. Yeah. Yeah, then
Right,
that's end of my turn.
Zarek, the coward, the turn.
The coward?
Just because I know you're about to run away.
Oh, you think? You think I'm gonna run away? You think I'm gonna run away?
That's what I think. That's what I think.
I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna move here beside Cacophonics. And then I'm gonna take out and also use my scroll of restoration.
Okay.
And I will unfortunately wait, I'm stupefied 2 and stupefied 1, drain 2. Correct? So I'll be taking
Okay, sorry. You are not stupefied anymore.
Sorry?
You're not stupefied anymore. It's gone off now.
Oh. I'm still drained.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that
Drain
makes
is a forever condition until you get it properly looked at.
Okay, perfect. No, that's fine. So then, in that case, I'm going to use the restoration. It is heightened to the 4th level, and I'll just decrease the drain by 2. And so it uses the spell restoration with heightened 4. And so I'm able to add drained to the list of effects it can use. And so we'll just decrease drained by 2. And that'll be my turn.
Nice.
Why is everything still decreased? Don't do this to me.
It looks at you run away, and it does that same cry out again. But this time, everyone's in range.
Oh my, are you kidding me? That's some
No.
bullcrap.
So you all hear this
Toxic.
drowning,
Honestly.
unnerving scream come out of it. All of you give me a will save.
No.
All this work. Alright, screw it.
It's all +1 though, huh?
Winning for
Aquafina, you are unaffected.
That's better, Will.
Lolu,
27.
so that's
Bad.
24, is it Lolu? And then
yeah.
okay. Lolu and Zarek, you are both stupefied 1 until the end of this creature's turn. Next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Cacophonics, you are stupefied 1 for 1 hour.
Whoa.
Damn.
Stupid idiot.
Stupid.
And then it slowly turns its head towards Lolu,
No, it doesn't.
and it says, "Oh, you don't want me to attack? I can attack Zarek if you prefer."
Yeah, thanks.
Um,
That's
yeah,
that girl buff right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's the girl buff. Don't get me wrong.
I'd be like, sorry, I don't respond to people's DMs.
So it turns to Lulu and comes down with its sword.
Please miss, please miss, please
For
miss.
29.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Will you
Yeah.
take 10 points of damage and give me
Isn't
a
it 9?
fortitude save?
Is it 9?
9
Insanity?
points of damage.
Yeah.
Give me a fortitude save.
8 points. 8 points.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
minus
8
2.
points? Okay. Hold up. 1, I fricked up my thing. 2, I'm going to get the calculator.
Get the calculator.
54 minus 8. Cool.
Yeah, Victoria does
I
not
did
know
that.
maths.
I don't
Uni
do maths.
student, baby.
Not a fortitude.
Mhm.
On it. 23.
Alright. You feel life force drain out of you, but you don't feel drained. So
Cool.
you're fine.
Cool. I just feel sad.
You just notice that when it attacks you, the skin on it starts to rise up through its body, covering more bone.
Oh my god, it's stealing us, our life force.
I'm stealing you. And Lolu,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Yay! Okay.
Is it feeling more like talking now? Now that it's not as not as
You can free action try talk to it.
actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that, not me.
You can free action talk to it, but doesn't.
I think this is a giant misunderstanding. Can we just what's going on here? What are you protecting?
You are trespassing. Leave or die.
Oxo.
Do you know how long this place has been abandoned for?
It's not abandoned. We protect it. It is ours.
I don't think you liked that.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to try and roll through again. Genius. I'm so smart. Ready?
Nice.
29. Surely I get between the legs.
Yes, you do.
Amazing.
So that would put you over there.
Tumbled through. That means that our buddy is flat-footed. This is really good, guys. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take out my throwing knife because I still have it out. And it's an agile weapon. So, I do use my throwing knife and I also have my 1d6
Okay, that is a hit.
plus 5.
Okay, so how much damage total, Vic?
27.
What?
No, wait.
13
Precision
points
damage. Precision damage.
Plus
13.
1.
Sorry.
14.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing well.
Dude.
You're doing well.
I thought we were going off of the top. Attack damage. 14.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. And let me think. Should I run away? Or do I have a feat? That might help you.
You do have feet.
I do have feet. I have 2 feet. I actually have 4. Okay. Should I help my friends if we need to do reflex saves?
Sick, I just need to see how soon I can use that ability again. Oh, 2 turns, okay. Up to you.
Because I have a new ancestry feat that can help the
You get the sense that his screamy thing's probably the only reflex thing that will need to be saved.
Alright.
That's will
okay,
save, right? I don't think that your thing
No,
is
no, that's
reflex,
fine.
so-
Alright. Should I just go in for another one then? I think so. Another hit. Alright, 2. And then another 1d6. No? Yes?
Nice. Good damage.
Thanks.
So, 29? That is a hit.
Yep, and then 9 points of damage.
Plus 1 more is 10.
Yep. No.
Because Insanity's thing gives you a plus 1 to your damage.
Oh, okay. Yep, 10.
Lucky I'm here.
Yeah, I know. I'm marrying people who can do math for me instead of me doing it.
Ah, okay.
Right after Arkon boasts about his math skill.
I don't think he's
Saying,
that good.
Shall we
The
think
geologist
that's-
degrees don't mean anything to math.
That's where you're wrong. There's a lot
I
of
need to turn down those. The tab is so loud. There we go. Okay. 10. I did it.
Alright, Aquafina.
Nah, still alive. Absolutely awful. I hate him. Hate him.
So if I cast a spell, it's gonna hurt these two guys that are blocking my way.
No, it just
Okay.
means that he has partial cover, so it'll be a -2. So +2 for his AC because you're firing through them. So they basically imagine that you're firing through them, but they're blocking the line of sight.
Oh no, I can't have that, so I'll just have to go there. And it's gonna be the best thing for me to do here. How close am I to him?
Fuck him up.
Pretty close, eh? If I do that, Lolu's gonna get hurt.
Hmm.
That's right.
If I do
Hey.
this, Lolu's gonna get hurt. I don't want to hurt you.
Please don't. Please.
Okay, you won't get hurt with this one.
Okay.
Aw, come on. Why are the dice being like this? Oh no, wait, you have to reflex. Okay, never mind.
Reflex.
Maybe there's still hope for me. Oh come on. Okay, well that ends my turn.
Right. He still takes 11 points of damage.
True, but still sad.
Cacophonics. How are you full HP, Zarek?
What?
How are you full HP?
Don't worry about the HP. I'm definitely not. It just keeps
Oh, good.
going up for some reason.
Good.
I want my HP to keep going up, right?
I want you to die.
You are low though, right? You're below half, I think, Sid.
Yeah.
Lolu.
Yeah.
Alright, Cacophonics.
10 plus 4. No, that's not gonna be enough. Let's hit you with the level 2 soothe. How does that sound?
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Soothe me, daddy.
$22 points, and you have a +2 status bonus to saves against mental effects for durations.
22. We'll
Ooh.
take that.
I don't know about you.
Thank you.
But I'm feeling soothe.
Now we're just above half.
And that was 1 second level spell that I've used. And then I'm going to use. This feels bad. But I'm going to use 1 shot of my first level spell. So it's. That's just level 1, so it's just 1d4 plus 1.
So there you go.
Plus another 1. So 2 plus 2, so 4 damage.
Damn. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep. And the buffs will stop for another 2 turns, because it's been 2 turns, just keeping track.
Alright, Zarek the Fleer. And just checking Cacophonics, you've got your stupefied added, right?
Yes. Yeah.
As well as,
on that point.
as well as
so-
Lolu and Zarek.
Yeah, I do have Stupefied on.
Go.
On that point,
Just take
actually,
you guys to cheat. Okay, here we go. What have you read up on your?
well, to do soothe,
Oh no.
okay, my soothe happens, and then to do the magic missile, okay, both of them happen. Stupefy, basically, in order to cast any spell, you have to beat a DC 5 plus whatever the level is of the Stupefy. So mine's level 1, so I have to beat a DC 6, right?
Oh, okay.
It's a horrible spell.
Well, since it didn't work last time, I'm gonna try again. Oh wait, how close am I? That's 2 actions. What sword does he have again?
He has a bastard sword.
What is that? That's a two-hand, one hand?
Pretty sure it's
Two-handed
two-hand.
sword.
And it's pretty heavy, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Like, would Lolu be able to pick it up?
She'd be able to pick it up, but she's not proficient in two-handed weapons, so.
No, I'm not.
No, no, okay. Okay, cool.
But
So,
yeah, she could pick it up.
okay.
Yeah, she could pick it up.
I'm gonna try command again.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna tell him to drop the weapon. Drop his sword. Oh, there we go. And so, yeah, it's just the will.
Called out.
Jeez. All right, I'm just gonna stop with that
You
one.
just like drop it, and he just turns around and he's like it's hot.
Oh, that doesn't work, unfortunately. That doesn't work, unfortunately. And then I will also pull a Cacophonics and hit him with a single magic missile. Sorry, we're only taking one of that. I did that for 2 actions. 1 second. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. 2 damage. And +1 or no? For Cacophonics.
Yeah, 2 + 1, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Take that, baddie.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool. And it is his turn, and he turns around to Lolu,
No, you don't.
and he's like, "Hey, little kitty."
Ew. Oh.
Comes down with his flaming sword. Take
Oh.
12 points of damage.
10.
10 points of damage.
I've been taking up quite a bit of damage in total. Like,
You are,
it's
you
all
are.
adding up.
Done. 36.
And give me a fortitude save.
Sure. That's not very good.
15.
So you have the condition drained 1.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Cool. And then he's going to attack you again.
Mm-hmm. That hits too.
Excellent. You take whatever Insanity's going to correct it to. but
12
13.
points.
Damage.
12. 12. Okay, I'm gonna
And
bring
he
up
says,
calculator.
"Do you do the math, Lolu?"
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
19.
And you get that sensation again. Each time attacking you just feel your life force getting weaker. Give me a fortitude save.
Sure. Oh, that's so bad.
10. 10.
That is a critical fail.
Yeah.
Luckily there's no thing for critical fail, but you are drained 2 now.
Yeah.
Alright, Lolu, you need to get out of there.
And then
And then. And then.
That doesn't make sense. Maybe you can use a bastard sword with 1 hand. Doesn't say 2 hands. Okay. He's gonna attack again.
Oh.
Does 18 hit?
18, no. No, it doesn't.
Alright. Lolu, it is your turn.
He should still be flat-footed to me, right?
No.
No? Oh. Okay.
Unless you can explain to me how. And
Uh,
then
s-
re-look that.
Plot armor?
So a bastard sword can be one-hand or two-handed.
All
It
right.
does more damage if it's two-handed. If it's
Okay.
one-handed, it's 1d8. If it's two-handed, it's a d12.
Cool, he's been using it one-handed. Okay, cool. Excellent. There's a reason why I asked that, so thank you.
Cool.
He's gonna start just swinging two-handed, right?
Great. So I'm gonna run away.
Don't run away.
Can I leap over him?
Yeah, you could tumble through to get around him.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and tumble through. Please.
You should be able to do it. You've just been rolling very bad. Like that.
Wow.
Bad roll. You don't tumble
That
through.
sucks.
16? 16 doesn't make it?
No. You could just run around him.
Okay.
To be
So
fair,
that'd be
you rolled a 5, which is pretty shit.
the last 2 actions, right? So it'd be like 1 to here.
Mhm.
And 1 there. Alright. Boop.
Bye, little cat.
I have to go away.
Aquafina.
You got this.
Alrighty, let's try one of my new spells. I move there, and I cast this. Please do something.
Pause.
Lightning bolt.
So it will fire like directly in front. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
But the
Takes
damage is
12
so low.
I
12
know.
points of damage.
It's toxic.
13 points damage.
Okay, we take what we can get, guys. And then that ends my turn.
He's still standing. As you kind of blast him, it kind of like blasts off the flesh that he gained from when he was draining from people.
Wow, we're just going back to square one.
Yeah.
Cacophonics. Or should I say runophonics? Also,
So I gotta
sorry, quickly, sorry, at the end of his turn, sorry, and if it affected something with Lolu, let me know, but Lolu and Zarek, you're no longer stupefied.
Oh, cool.
I'll just
I don't
That'll
think that
be-
impacted anything, to be honest.
Nah, it shouldn't have.
Lolu, do you need a heal or can I?
I'm on 19.
Hey, good enough. Aquafina's
Yeah.
in front of you, protecting you.
Send a squishy one to the front, guys.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Let's think about this. I got a nice play that works really well with Aquafina and all her.
While you
Saving
think,
throws?
Get a drink, but I'm listening.
I just don't know if I want to reveal it yet. Let me just check. His will's really good. Nah, let's not go with that. What I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put on my killing the party glasses on.
Oh, cool.
Is give my party haste.
Oh.
Oh wait, it's not the whole party. Is this? No.
Yeah. One creature.
Hold on.
You can...
Okay, never mind. I'm not doing that. I thought it was the whole party. I thought it was heightened.
If it's
but not.
heightened, you can, but good spell though.
I'm not using that. Never mind. Instead, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's kill him after we all die.
Yeah.
Ken, right? Nobody ain't ever heard of a spirit like that. That's a stupid name for a spirit.
Got him.
Real.
Will save. Oh, critical
Oh.
failure. Critical
So you're
failure.
frightened too, and you take double the persistent fire damage each turn, but it's only at the end of your turn. Yeah, the end of your turn. So you'll try and save. You need to flat check of 15, I think. DC flat check 15.
Correct, yeah.
What's
then
Frighten
roll.
do?
So I have penalty to all my checks and DCs by
Oh,
2.
That's actually really strong, bro. It's really
quite
strong.
good. That's quite good.
Hmm.
Until the end of Insanity's turn, right? Next turn. Cool. Do I need to do something now, or do I just take the damage?
No,
fire
no.
Damage?
So you take the, I think it's just persistent. Yeah,
Okay.
persistent damage. So at the end of every turn, you check if you recover from it. If you don't recover, you'll take 2d6
Cool.
damage. Will now be double whatever that is. So it'll be critical each time.
Okay. Nice. Pretty good spell. Okay.
All right.
It's Eric's turn.
Yep. I'm gonna move back up to the front here. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. Yeah, screw it, whatever. And I'll use Sudden Bolt against him. Now seems like as good a time as any. If you want it, there we go. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So you take no damage?
No, I take 16 points of damage.
And that's my turn.
Alright. With that spell, Zarek, you feel like he should be dead. And he goes. Better change the music. I feel like he's going to be doing some damage.
Oh.
Goodbye, Zarek.
Oh,
31.
yeah. That'll
Is that
hit.
a crit?
Nope.
You take 14 points of damage.
12.
12 points of damage.
Yeah! Keep him honest, baby!
No, it's good. And give me a fortitude save.
And Fortitude save is not looking to. Fortitude. Yeah. Classic.
You
15.
are drained 1.
Oh my goodness. I've been rolling like absolute trash for any save. Drained 1.
And then it's going to attack you again. 16 will miss, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And then, for its last action, it's going to grab out a shield and hold its shield up.
Then do a flat check. I think it's 15. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I think you're right. Oh,
No.
amazing.
No. Yeah, DC flat 15 flat check.
Got him.
Alright.
Man,
Does anyone have like positive energy spells?
Mmm.
my heals my heals count as mental, so they're not even, they don't count as,
I got one.
undead.
I got one, but I was hoping to save it, but because I know he's undead, so he might be able to.
Yes.
I might do some extra damage or something.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just responding to somebody about the server. Okay.
Oh. Now you have to tell us.
Not bad words.
It's not Bed Wars. It's literally nothing. Anyways. Okay. If I used my throwing knives from here, it could hit Aquafina, right?
No, it can't hit her. He just has partial cover.
Yeah. If I stand diagonally, partial cover.
No, because so line of sight,
Yeah. Okay.
it would go through Zarek.
Yeah. All right. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just terrible. My bad.
You could still try and hit him, but
Yeah, but I don't think he's very low.
I'll let you know that when he raises his shield, it increases AC.
Yeah. I don't want to get any closer though because I am low.
You can throw a knife, see what happens.
I mean, I
Oh.
guess we'll just,
I was gonna say just throw them.
yeah. 24.
That is a
25.
miss. That is
25.
still a miss.
Ugh, that's a high AC.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It would have hit if he didn't have partial cover from throwing through Aquafina.
Yeah. I'm so stuck in a way. I don't know if I can do anything really.
But still, that was a 13, right? I mean 11. So you're just rolling.
Yeah, I'm rolling so bad, so I don't want to go in.
No, but if you roll, no, but you might as well keep throwing knives. So if you roll a natural 20, then that's a hit, you know.
Alright, I'll just keep going.
That's a miss.
Yep. And 17, 18.
Miss.
That's a miss, yeah. I can't do anything.
You forgot to update your subscription.
Yep.
Your Roll20 subscription.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aquafina, it's all up to you. I'll even put on your guys' hype music. How about that?
Thanks.
24.
Gee, this one.
Sorry, I was muted. Ah,
It's alright. It's not your fault.
Fuck.
There's no way you could have known.
No way.
not at all, hey? Oh yeah, so I throw water at him, but I'm guessing that's not gonna hit.
That is
Is
a
24?
miss.
Yeah.
24 misses, huh?
He blocks it with his shield as you blast the water.
Okay, let's try this. That's got positive damage.
Oh yeah.
That it has positive damage.
Yes.
Okay,
Life
so
essence.
times that by 2, and that is a hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Yay!
Just the positive part of the damage.
Yeah.
So 6 plus 1, 7.
Plus another 6.
That's another 6. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Plus another one.
So what, 15 in total?
14, yeah.
Alright. He's looking pretty hurt.
That ends my turn.
Cacophonics.
Just after this turn will be the last turn of the buff, so we have to kill him this turn, just saying.
Okay. We got it. We got it.
You got your hype music playing, so
What damage is this? Let's pick up a rock.
Mhm.
Nobody's like, wait, is anybody super low or close to dying?
No.
No, I'm
Everybody's
just
still
on
okay.
18. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
yeah, I've been
So I don't
rolling
need to
pretty
heal.
bad.
So let's pick up. You know how we roll with these rocks, and let's hope we get this.
Damn.
Wow, I'm guessing a 13 is not gonna hit.
Nah, it'll miss.
And what can I do for last action?
Run.
I screwed us all. I'm just saying. I had such a good reaction to his stupefied thing, but that's okay. Let's do this. What happened to all those gains you picked up, you little bitch?
Oh no.
And I need to roll it. I can't remember what I need to roll. What do you need to roll?
Don't you roll performance? Or diplomacy?
Check
You have
now.
a thing where you can roll performance at a diplomacy.
Only for introducing people.
Okay, so then it'll
To
be
make an impression.
diplomacy. That is a fail.
Damn it.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Sarah, okay?
Right. It didn't do what I thought it did. Unfortunate. Yes. So I am currently drained. Unfortunate. It doesn't affect too much. A hit point. I'm dying anyways. You know what? Screw this. I'll just magic missile for 3. Go to my spells. Go magic missile. Move it to 3 actions. So 3. I can just press magic missile thrice. Ooh, got that? Thrice? Yeah, I gotta do it 3 times. Okay. So 6, 6, and 3.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it only applies it once.
Only once?
The bonus.
Oh.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
11, 13. 13 damage total.
Is that how it works?
If you shoot more than one missile at the same target, combine the damage before applying bonuses or penalties to damage resistance, weakness, so forth. If you shoot them at multiple guys, then no, he gets a plus on each one, but it's at the same time.
Okay,
My
so yeah,
bonus only applies once you've combined it.
13 total.
13 total? Okay. Well, Mr. Smartass, what happens to the monster?
Mister, what did I do?
Easy!
Wow.
First you call me a coward. I'm just getting bullied. That's fine. It's my job. So he's gonna take the one shoulder. And he's gonna get the other shoulder. And he's just gonna get one right in the forehead, and he just kinda like just plops over.
Nice.
Oh man. Man, oh man. Honestly, using magic missiles, great, because you had to. His AC was 27 with his shield up.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, the shield. I just need to cast a spell. There's no way I'm gonna be able to, like, yeah,
Yeah, and luckily you weren't stupefied.
yeah.
Good job, though.
Good job.
So, didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, what was up?
So he had 106 hit points, right? But every time he attacked, he got 5 temporary hit points.
Oh
So
yeah.
you guys had actually a while ago dropped him below 0, but he had all the temporary hit points.
That's when you were like,
Oh,
you think
man.
he should have been dead, but he had the temper.
Yeah.
Toxic.
But before he drops, here's this great ability. So as he's falling, he just suddenly raises up again and takes one final strike. Damn it!
It misses.
The weak. It's like,
That is so annoying. For
Uh,
those in chat, I rolled a natural one.
so what happens to
Ow.
his nat 1 DM?
Yeah, what happened?
His sword chops his head off.
Oh, dang.
Ouch.
Well done. You have defeated the Guardian of the Tomb.
Yay.
Oh. Oh. Can we just say that I'm pretty sure Cacophonics already knew about this, but the fact that we pointed out the positive energy thing, that was pretty cool. Remember
If you
that.
use positive energy, I would
Aquafina
probably
did.
have given you a hero point.
Aquafina did.
I did.
Aquafina did.
Okay. But, I mean, like healing, like if you use healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, like I said, my healing doesn't count soothe because it's not a traditional heal. It's like a mental effect. It doesn't
Yeah.
count against all those things. That's why I could heal like JF with it.
Oh, if you had JFL, she would have cleaned up here.
Yeah, I wish Jethel was here.
What do you mean? She would have healed him. She.
She can go between.
Oh, she can go between. Oh, okay.
Very nice. So yeah, so he falls to the body. You can see his sarcophagus at the end of the room. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't. Xeric does not, for chat's information, Xeric does not loot bodies. So
Toxic.
I'm gonna go towards the sarcophagus.
It's gonna say roll for initiative.
Do you
after
know when the
touch it.
perception check, right?
Oh.
like,
Nope. Nope. We don't do that here.
Okay. Do you
It's-
open the sarcophagus?
Insta curse.
wow.
So you open the sarcophagus. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh my god.
It's okay, guys. It's
Swear to
okay.
God.
I'm
Sarcophagus is
Xeric's
gonna wake up the
freaking
mummy.
Scorch. Oh well.
And you don't have my buff anymore either.
You open it up and like all this dust and stuff comes out. But you're fine.
Ah, nice.
So you don't get dust aids today.
No dust aids for me,
No.
baby.
You find in here 250 gold pieces.
Oh, that's mine.
B.
You find a brass badge, a staff, a potion, and 2 potions that you'd recognize as potions of lesser healing.
Do I know the staff at all?
You can do a Arcana check.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
You know you're sharing that gold, right?
You can search the body, my guy.
Let's roll for initiative then. Let's go.
You can search the body.
Let's tussle.
This
You're
is 3v1 fight.
You're not 100% sure what exactly, but you know it's a magical staff.
Can I keep the staff at least?
That's up to your party.
That's I was asking them.
Cacophonics, sorry, on your perception roll, you notice a skeleton finger next to you with a little ring on it.
Yay, it's the ring! I'm not touching it. I'm not telling Aquafina about it either. I know you want me to touch it. I ain't touching it. No. It's a
No
horror
touchy.
ring.
How am I the
around
coward? Cacophonics just ain't touching nothing.
Bruh.
Hey, he ain't touching nothing but women. He
No,
ain't
no,
touching-
I'm
Yeah,
going to touch
not
that
wrong.
corpse because I want to loot that corpse. Is there anything on the body?
You find on the body a wooden shield, chainmail, and a +1 cold iron flaming bastard sword, which has the broken condition.
Oh, also, I'm not telling my party about the gold, but I'll tell them that I found a badge and a staff.
Give me a
It
deception roll.
seems
Okay.
sus, actually.
And you guys give an opposing perception roll.
Sure.
Nat one, bro.
Classic Lolu. Classic Lolu.
Lolu knows he's lying.
Yeah, but do I believe? All right,
You
I'm
can
gonna save that information for later
That's
because you're not gonna keep the stuff.
Yeah, I mean with that crit as well, like you 100% know, like you're trained in lying, so yeah.
Yeah,
then
yeah,
that would
I'm actually
make
trained
sense
in
for
lying.
It makes
you. You would
perfect
be Like,
sense.
cool, I can blackmail him later.
Yeah,
I don't
want
like
the
that.
stuff.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you can figure out the potion if you want, or you can just have a look, and there's also a badge as well.
You guys want
I want the
potions?
stuff. I want the stuff.
You want the
so-
staff? You don't spell cast. Why do you want the
Yeah,
staff?
but I want it. I want it.
Them-
No, ideally I should probably take the
Um,
sword. Right?
or the badge.
Why do I want the badge?
It's shiny, I think.
Nah, that doesn't mean anything to me. I think I
That
should have the
bastard
sword.
sword's pretty nice. I like that
Yeah.
you can use it as one hand or two hand.
If you got it fixed as well, you can imagine it will do a lot more.
Maybe,
Oh yeah, take the sword.
And
I'll-
cold
And it's a
iron as
+1.
well. Cold iron does bonus damage to I think demonic creatures.
And it's also the flaming as well, so I have fire attribute.
Such a
Okay.
huge buff.
So should be a stowed or a held item. Or should I just add it to the character sheet as a weapon?
But you're not proficient in it, I guess.
No, but I can become
Anyway.
proficient.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very good sword. It's just broken at the moment.
I have to buy more armor anyways. I'm too weak.
Cool. Are you guys gonna figure out any of the items, or
Yeah, does anyone want the badge?
I'm good. You can just auto sell that.
Wait, what is the badge?
I don't know.
you guys haven't done any checks on it? So you guys could do an Arcana, or you can do a Recall Knowledge.
Oh jeez.
Wow. Yeah. No, I
can
don't know.
I can try.
Can I do another detect magic?
Ah, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I know nothing.
So
Good idea.
You detect enchantment magic coming off the badge, and enchantment coming off the staff. For the potion, you can pick up abjuration magic.
I'm gonna look for at the badge. Check the staff.
So you kind of having a closer look at it, you figure it out. It's a staff of enchantment.
The badge?
The badge is a diplomat's badge.
Oh!
When
Oh,
displaying
baby.
this badge, you gain +1 bonus to diplomacy checks.
Nice. You should have that.
Yeah, I'll
That's
put it in the chat because these are items I've added myself. That's what the staff enchantment does. And the potion, you work out that it's a bark skin potion.
Okay. I'm gonna wear that badge with pride.
And that's probably a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Hold on. What was going on with that ring? Did anybody?
Only Cacophonics noticed it, and he's
Yeah,
not
you
telling
guys
That's
are
my
anyone.
going-
foot. I ain't touching
you
it.
can
But
do
like,
a-
why don't you detect a magic on it or look, do something? Like, you don't have to touch it, but you can detect magic on
True,
it.
true.
Well, so the way that my detect magic works is like he basically knows your guys' magic, and he just kind of feels magic around him. So, and Archon only has to tell me. He can tell me, hey, there's these source of magic, but he only has to tell me like kind of the highest one that I actually feel.
If you're facing if you're telling me you're doing it towards the ring, I can tell you.
It's a full emanation, so
Okay,
detect
so
magic
for the
is.
ring, you get illusion magic off it.
Ooh.
I don't know if I want to touch it.
Don't be scared.
Hey,
What's the worst
Aquafina,
that
there's
can
a shiny
happen?
thing here.
It's currently there.
I guess a part of me that's like, just go get it. What's the worst that can happen? But then a part of me is like, what's the worst that can happen? You know.
A lot.
Do we chance it and take the ring?
No, leave the ring. Leave the ring.
Yes.
It's a horrible looking one anyway.
But it might be cool.
Oh, it's an elegant copper ring with
Oh, it's
miniature
pretty.
images of songbirds engraved around it.
See, it's got songbirds. Can't be evil.
It's copper.
Hmm.
Who wants copper, bro? We don't
Yeah.
need
That's
copper
fine.
rings.
Okay,
If it
I'll
was
leave
silver or
it.
gold, I'd go for it.
Alright, alright, alright.
Oops, you leaving the magical ring?
I don't know.
So I write down what you guys are grabbing.
I don't know. There's a part of me that really wants to take it just for the memes, but like,
I'm not
if it's
taking
gonna,
it.
if it's gonna screw me over, then I'll be sad.
Hmm.
It's a 100% a trap.
Nah, I'm leaving it. Worked too hard
Yeah.
on this character. Not dying over a ring.
Awesome. Well done, guys. You took down a CR7 encounter.
Yay.
I purposely, like, that werewolf thing was meant to happen, but I made sure it happened before you came here, because I was like, if you guys go at level 4, you're gonna get fucked.
Ah, yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And just so everyone knows, from now on, my diplomat's badge is going right on my chest.
Dick.
Nice.
My thick, scaly chest.
Cool. So Insanity, do you want to wrap it up?
Yep, I was just busy looking for someone to raid, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
While I do that, again, another awesome session, another easy monster. You know,